Hey, what's up, guy? How's it going? All right. I guess now it's time to us talk about jerking. Jerkbait is probably one of, I'm gonna say one of my confident bait I ever get my hands on. Spring, summer, fall, winter. I always have jerkbait tie on. Doesn't matter what day, what condition, what it is. Jerkbait, it's really, I think it's a, most of the fish I caught this year, I would say like almost 50% of them was from a jerkbait. Mainly in pond or lake, not so much for the river. Mainly pond and lake, it's probably from a jerkbait. Most of the fish I caught this year. Jerkbait and spinnerbait is probably my two top right now for catching fishes this year. Anyway, today we're gonna talk about jerkbait. I'll tell you my favorite spring jerkbait, summer jerkbait, fall, winter jerkbait. Soon as I've been to go check the lake, is still ice on it. Go back next day, ice gone. That's when I start picking up jerkbait. Soon as the ice out, I would have a jerkbait tie on. Again, it depends where the fish is and where you are fishing. Even though last year I was fishing on these Snyder Lake a lot, I've been fishing around like 45-degree bank, drop off, stuff like that. Just like rocky area, got a little vegetation on the bottom, but it's not really green vegetation. It's kind of like dead vegetation. The reason I know because I drag my jerkbait on it, or sometimes I drag my football jigs on it. I got some grass, like browish dead grass. Except one spot, I got green grass, which I was like, whoa, spring. Anyway, so I know this is weird, but Jazari, this is Jazari right here. I know it's okay. Maybe we should. So this is Jazari suspending jerkbait. So this one is I forgot what you call them. But this one, it's one of my top spring bait, my spring jerkbait. This is Josuri glass minnow suspending 95 or 110. I wasn't sure. It's kind of like perch imitation with the little flash on it, with the like the light green pumpkin top, stuff like that, So I noticed this bait that died down to like with the 10-pound test line long cast, I would say 6-7 feet. I would say about 6-7 feet. That's why I keep catching them on those jerkbait. It's a little bit smaller, only 2 hook, So somehow it worked really well. That is the bait that I caught a fish on. If you go back and watch my YouTube video, I think the title was like, I lost my biggest fish or something like that. That was from this jerkbait right here. And I lost that lure after I caught that fish. I lost that lure. So I was a little upset about it. So I went online and I bought a bunch of them. I think I bought like 4 more after that. So I am from Dex, but I got from Taco Bell House anyway. So I lost the second one. Now I got like 2 left or 3 left, which kind of sucks. So now I've been trying to imitate that color, with like, see what else I can come up with to close enough to that color. So I've been still messing around with it to get, paint and stuff. Here is the second one that fish producing. This is a pointer suspending, I think pointer at 95. again, kind of like, perch imitation. We got a lot of perch around here. So silent. This one doesn't have. Oh, I thought this one was silent. I guess not. This one's not silent. This one got a little red on it. So yeah, so it's the smaller one for spring. And when the water get warmer, or sometime when the water in spring, sometime clean water, I usually stick with the two color I just mentioned. If it get a little more sunny, little bit muddy or stained, some of the water run off into the pond or lake, a little murky and stuff like that, Sometimes warm water discharge coming in, it's a little bit stains on them. I will pick up this guy. This is a striking KVD jerkbait. And yes, you can tell I've been using it a lot. You can see the hook rash on it. I know it's probably one. This is probably one of the jerkbait I throw a lot. It's kind of crazy, That was one of my favorite color. You can see all the bait. That's the only one that actually with a bunch of scratch on it. So you can tell how much I threw that one. So I have that color, chrome and backpack. I think that's what the color is. The name of the color. I also have this guy right here. This is the same, striking KVD. This is more the clear minnow thing, kind of like a rainbowish color. Also, I have the purple top with the chartreuse belly. I usually, even though one of them bite, one of the striking, I usually choose color to see, if I get better bite or do I get better reaction to. And next one is actually, this is one of the striking. It's the same one. I just overpainted again with my favorite color, which is green pumpkin top, copper along the sides here, and chartreuse along the red line. So that's where usually my one of my favorite jerkbait for the spring. That was this year though. So, and again, when it comes to summer, when spawn and stuff, I usually don't throw jerkbait, but after spawn in summer, I would throw something like this, this is more like La Pala. This is the Shadow Wrap Shad 09, slow sinking. I call a lot of like guarding. I don't know, like the time I went, I think it might be P-spawn to that lake. But then again, some of the stuff, it's already like guarding fire, or some of them is not even like in the job off already. So anyway, in the shallow, in the dark area, shallow stuff, this is the one I've been always throwing. Either this guy or I throw La Pala, Husky jerk. This one worked really good for the Hudson. I caught a lot of fish on the Hudson with this jerkbait. The Husky jerk here with the purple, the blue back. This is more the shad imitation, That was worked really good. Also, in spring, I also throw a deep jerkbait actually. So most of the jerkbait you can see here I got from like La Pala, because it's really easy to get from La Pala. I think this is all you need for La Pala for the deep jerkbait. So you have perch, you have some type of like shad imitation. Also you have some like white, pearl white. This is La Pala deep shadow wrap. Yeah, shadow wrap deep 11. So all in 10. This is 3 of the favorite color I have for the La Pala. Again, we have different color as well. I got some lucky crabs here. This is the lucky crab, I try out different color and stuff. Again, most of the white I got, it's from striking KVD. eventually I want to get my hands on the striking KVD deep jerk. So I'm really excited to try that out. So I haven't bought it yet, so it's something I might look into getting it. And this is just some jerk bait that I painted, you know. This little guy here. It's hard to focus on. So anyway, yeah, just a little saltwater jerk bait that I painted. Listen to the, it's really loud jerk bait. I think this will work perfect in muddy water. Yeah, so again, here is more, you know, natural color of this is Lucky Crab Pointer 112 MR. So that was one of the Lucky Crab I have. All the Lucky Crab I got was on Ollie. You guys should check it out in the spring. Ollie usually have it on sale for like $8.99 instead of paying $15 for it. Good. Definitely check it out, you know. This is two of the bait that I painted this year, so I haven't really tried it out yet. I just finished painting it like a couple weeks ago. This is the two deep Lapala. You know, just some different color. I want to mimic this color as the shadow wrap, as the little guys here with the purple black. It's just a little color similar to it, you know. So I got option if you want to throw a little bit deep and shallow. And again, I have some, you know, this is more smaller jerkbait here. I got some Storm jerkbait. I got some Lapala floating original. I got some spybait in there as well, just one. Just something small. You know, if sometime the shad I saw on the Hudson, this is the size. This is the perfect size for it for sure. Cast is out, you know, on my medium light bait caster or any spinning setup. This would be work perfect. I really want to try it out this year, so I'm excited for that. I also have Lapala floating jerk. I have some this is I don't know if you know, Gary Yamamoto actually make a jerkbait as well. I don't know if you know, but they make some jerkbait as well. I think I picked up 3 Gary Yamamoto jerkbait. Hold on, I want to see. Okay, yeah. So this is 2 of them. This is more IU color perch imitation. This is more the bluegill imitation, I would say. For jerkbait. Okay, now jump into. So the next one, it's more deep, a little bit deeper jerkbait for sure. I have this one. Everybody know Megabass Wisdom 110 plus. Wisdom 110 is really #1 jerkbait out there that really popular. You know, everybody know about. The problem is it's really pricey. You know, I think it's at $25. Again, if you use it a lot, you know, for tournament, if you really had confidence in them, sure, spend money. Again, fish up north in the New York Northeast area, it's got a lot of bite on it. And Shane Pickerel, they love jerkbait. I feel like the more expensive jerkbait you have, the better it will bite. You know, I lost a lot of jerkbait to northern bite. Or Shane Pickerel. They love that, especially Shane Pickerel. Those nasty teeth just bite right through the line, and you just watch your line go. You know, $20 just go to the dream. It just say the last. I never actually own a Megabass jerkbait. I just can't spend the money on it. I don't think I should spend $25 on a jerkbait and have Shane Pickerel spend it. Still good for me. But then again, you know, if you feel confident, sure, spend money on it. Why not? It's really fun. I'm just gonna stick to striking and stuff like that, you know. because I have confidence in them. Again, it's what you have confidence on. And I'll definitely stick to this Josuri. Okay, next is actually, so I was on eBay one day. I was looking at, blank fishing lure, blank jerkbait, and guess what I found? I found a Megabass 110 plus, Vision 110 plus, deep dye. So this is, I found 10 of this guy for $8, $9. So that gave me an idea, paying them. I think this is Pearl Brew. I was gonna show you guys a little bit better. Pearl Brew right here. Two of them. And I also have, this is more like cream white with the purple blue top, electric blue, little orange belly, just little. This is my perch imitation perch bugio, crawfish, doesn't matter what it is, but this is what it is. And I got, and I got white here, and this one with the purple back and orange belly, and I just got like cream white and little black on the hat. So that's my jerkbait for pretty much that's all I have. I don't have a lot of jerkbait. I mean, I didn't show you guys all of them, but I have some in here that I did not really get a chance to show you guys. Again, I keep it really simple. It's just what I have confidence on, sunny sky. I gotta bring this, these guys are gonna be in the deck of the boat. If it's clear water, cloudy, this guy, or this guy right here. Even muddy water, I don't throw jerkbait. Muddy water, then again, I just go right straight into cranking. It was muddy water. Cranking, spinnerbait. Okay, let's go to the setup again. So, for the small jerkbait, I've been the past 4 years. I've been throwing probably 2.5 years. I've been throwing with this guy again. This is, I know this guy came up a lot because I've been using this setup for a lot of things. This is the Emotion Moderate Action. This is Berkeley Emotion Performance Series again. 6.9 medium moderate 10 pound test lie. I think this is 10 pound or 10 or 14. I wasn't sure. Either way, this is what I throw my jerkbaits on. Fishing on the kayaks, I think that's not really ideal for me. I noticed that I lost fish. Actually, you know what? No, I don't lost a lot of fish when I throw with with that rod. But I just can't get a good action on them because it have moderate action instead of moderate fast. Instead of fast, it's got moderate action. I like the medium, but I don't like the moderate action. But what moderate action, it gives you it bend really far, like the noodle style. When the fish shake the hook, it doesn't come off easily. But the problem is that when you throw bigger hook, some of the striking here, some of the hook, it's got really dull or something like that. You can't get a good hook set on them with that rod. But what I noticed, so I play around with a little bit with different rod setup. This is last year I started doing this setup here as a jerkbait rod until I get a new rod, doesn't matter. But this is the setup I have right now for jerkbait as a deep dive jerkbait or a little bit aggressive action jerkbait. I have Corrado. I believe this is 6.8. Yep, 6.8 medium heavy, extra fast action. I have it on 14 pound test line and Corrado DC. this is now my jerkbait setup. I get really good action after when I jerk and stuff. I got really good action with this guy, with this setup here. Only problem is that when I caught the fish, the rod doesn't have any gift on it. So when it shook, it come off. So one of my biggest fish this year, I believe is the biggest fish. But again, I could be wrong. I don't want to, set myself a failure here, but it could be at least 5 pound or 4 to 5 pounder bass I caught early spring off the 45-degree or 35-degree rocky point and stuff like that. I would just jerk, pause, jerk. Then I was messing around with like coffee or something like that. Then I just felt the rod rolled up. I set the hook. It got up. I tried to net it. Somehow it came off. That was the setup. Also, it was on this guy right here. Not this one though, the one I lost. So yeah. So I think I'm looking into getting a medium fast. I was looking around 6'6" because I'm 5'7", so I think 6'6" would be perfect for me as the lengthwise 6'6". So I can get a decent snaps out of it. If I have that, I would have that as a dedicated jerkbait rod for sure. I could just skip this guy for something else. But if I do one more action in summer, I would definitely use the medium heavy. Definitely get a good jerking setup for sure. Only problem is that if I fish on a boat, I can't really use the medium heavy because that would be too much for it. But I mean, the kayaks, the medium heavy would be perfect because I got a little gift and I set the hook and stuff like that. So again, I think medium fast would be perfect. So I was looking for a medium fast 6'6". That's it. I have to look for those rods if I going to need them in future. So yeah, so if they came to you'll let me know if I have to choose 3 jerkbait for the whole year. I would. This is top 3. So what I have confidence on, again, this is not like number 1, 2, and 3, but let me choose here. 3 jerkbait, Again, as for this year, I think I would go with the first one would be this guy right here. This is the Josari. This is the Josari, the first one I mentioned, Josari suspending. The second would be again Strike Kings, Chrome, Gold Back, Black or something like that. That would be my second. My third is actually tough because those are the only 2 jerkbait that I throw a lot. But then again, I would either choose Lapata Shell Wrap, the smaller version, or I would go with Husky Jerk. Husky Jerk work really well in summer. Doesn't matter where you decide to go. You choose your color. Up here, I would go with like, some type of like shad. Nothing can go wrong with this guy really. This is perfect color for it. If you have a little bit smallmouth, you can go with the blue, or you can go with the orange and black back here. Again, that is the color. If you choose, Again, if you have any question, comment about the jerkbait, about the rod, any recommend on the rod setup, it will be great. I'm still looking around for it, to see what else I need. But then again, I think jerkbait rod, it's really particular and depend on like who you are and what you do and stuff. So it's more customized jerkbait. So all right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video.